Good morning. I hope you're having a good day. It's December. It was really cold out this morning, like 23 degrees. I had to run down the road a little bit to the mini market down there. So anyways, yesterday I got this for my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Not because I wanted to go out and buy it. I did not want to go out and buy a new sewing machine, but my other sewing machine, I've been making these eye pillows for my office. These are gifts. The other eye pillows I have to make have to be sanitary, or I want them sanitary, that I can clean the flannel on the outside, and I'm going to make muslin inserts, and then these will have a slit where you can stick the insert in there. That way I can take the flannel home and wash them. So, and I think I'm just going to make them straight pillowcases, maybe even. So these are for gifts, and I got some lavender. I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. You see that lavender in there? Oh, it's yummy. I just got this at the grocery store in the bulk section where the bulk spices are. They have lavender there. They had chamomile flowers too, and I might pick up some chamomile flowers also. Lavender, chamomile, soothing, calming. So anyways, in the middle of that, I was making this bag. This is a great big one. And it has, I sewed 4 stitchings down right here. So it has, actually 1, 2, 3. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 compartments. They're still not filled. Each, I've turned it inside out and then sewed those. I'll fill these up almost full to where I want them, and then I'll stitch it across here. Maybe double stitch it. But in the process of making that, my other sewing machine that I had, it was a really good sewing machine. It was a Kenmore. It had cams up on top. It must have been from the 70s or 80s, and it hardly looked used. I got it from the local sewing machine shop, and they said the lady just brought it in because it was heavy and she wanted a new sewing machine, and she hardly used it. And I did make a formal dress for my daughter quite a few years back for a tea party, and it was beautiful. And then after that, every time I try to use it, something is wrong with it. So I loved the machine. I did not want to get rid of it. The only downfall was it was very heavy for me to carry. I could not carry it. So this one, I don't know how much it weighs, but I can pick it up. It has a little handle on top. I can pick it up really easy. I just got the lowest model they had because I'm not sewing that much to justify getting a $1,000 machine. They took the money that I bought the other machine and put it towards this one, so that was very nice. And by buying the brother at a brother authorized dealer, they do all the service for, I think it's a 25-year warranty. And they said all these parts inside, something about it has a metal housing. Some of the brothers, they said, do not have the metal housing, and that's something to look for, they said. So I believe them, and I like the warranty where I don't have to send it in to brother. I just go to them and they fix it. The only expense I'll have is servicing it every 2 to 3 years with the amount of sewing I'm doing, or maybe every 2 years, and that sometimes runs, I don't know, 75 bucks. I remember the old sewing machine, like my nanny had given me years ago. I would probably still be using that one if I had it, and it was a heavy one too. I traded it in for a different machine because it was heavy for a little lightweight one I had bought. But anyways, I used to take that little can of oil and squirt it, and it worked great, but it was very heavy too. And I just need something that I can carry around, because I have to get my kids to carry it around for me, because I just can't carry something like that. I mean, I could, but it just kills me. So that's my sewing machine. And if you can see back here, I have a big spool of thread. I bought this from them too. It is a big spool holder. You put your spool on here, and then you bring the thread up through here, and then you bring it to your sewing machine, because you can't put it right here. And you use it like that. It's that way I can get my thread. I get it, 40% off with a coupon. I get all the different colors, and it just works out good. And then other times when I need this one, I just put my thread here. So I really like it also because you don't need to use the foot pedal. You can take and put this down, turn it on. You can use this, and there it goes. And you can stop it. You can start it again, go backwards, go frontwards, and it's automatic. I love that. And there's a thing, here's this, it brings the needle up. Just push that button, needle comes up, instead of having to turn this right here. And it has a lot of buttonhole stitches. There's 40 stitches here. Let's see. And the digital, you can customize your stitches on the width and everything. There's a 2 needle button, and then I can't remember what that button is. For quilting, I like this. It's that free stitch where you can turn off your feed dogs and just secure your fabric. I like that. It's numbered to where when you go to thread your machine, you start at number 1 and you go to number 2 and you come down to number 3, 4. It's all marked out for you. For threading the bobbin, it shows you right on top how to thread the bobbin. You don't have to turn this to thread your bobbin. As soon as you push this to the thread, the bobbin thing, it starts, it automatically knows. Plus there's an automatic, there is a, I think it cuts your thread right here. I can't remember exactly what she said. It's just really, oh, it's an automatic threader. It threads. You just have to bring your thread down through here and put it on there, and you can thread your needle. So I like that because sometimes I can't see. It came with a lot of different feet. And it tells you what foot to use. It'll measure the button that right here. It'll measure the button that you put. You put your button there. It'll do the it'll measure the button, and then it'll do the size buttonhole you need. And there's several different feet and the little screwdriver, needles, and they have, at where I bought it, they have unlimited lessons. So if I want to know how to do something, like there's a stitch right here, I think it's this one right here, some of these, you know, I've sewn, but I'm not a really good seamstress at all, so I sew things, but nothing like some of these, what some of these stitches are for. Like this one right here, I think it's that one. When you're hemming pants, you can hem your pants and it won't show a straight line. It'll just, because of that zigzag right there, it will hit part of your pants, and then the rest of the stitches will go on the inside hem. I know what she was saying when she was telling me. I was like, oh wow, I didn't know that. So that would be something I might go have her show me. I don't really hem pants that often, but I just do a lot of crafts and stuff like that. And I used to make, this will date me because you'll remember the cloth bunnies, muslin cloth bunnies with little outfits. I used to love making those. That was 20 years ago. They were a lot of fun to make. So I think my niece still has a couple of the bunnies that I made, Mama Bunny and Baby and Daddy Bunny. So I just wanted to show you my birthday present. My birthday's on Christmas, and I didn't want to spend the money or even decide I was going to go do that, but it was kind of like, okay, if I take my machine in, it's not going to be done by Christmas, and I needed it. And I couldn't justify spending more money on that machine when it was messing up every single time. I loved it, but I just had to do this. So I hope you are having a great day, and stay warm, and thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.